Okay, so let's do a little walkthrough of the Tesla Model 3. All right, so as you come up to it, the first thing you're going to notice is that we have completely flat door handles with no key openings or anything like that. All you do is push on the back and it'll come out like that. The car just wakes itself up as near it with your cell phone if you have the app attached, and then it just turns itself on as soon as you're in it. And when you exit, you actually just push this button and the door opens like that. And when you walk away, the car turns itself off. And everything you need to control the car is done through this center touchscreen console. All right. And so you can open and close the doors. Sentry mode was enabled, but that was me walking towards it. Even opening the glove box is done from this touchscreen. You have your navigation. You can navigate to Burger King, for example, and you can cancel that if you wish. You have your entertainment mode, which you can use from your phone. You can turn on.
Mascot gets up to before the game. For those who don't know,
you can turn on 80s hits. This is your control for your radio, your volume control, and you can go next track, and then you can turn off the radio. This is for your voice commands. Navigate to home, and it will navigate to home. Okay, so we will cancel trip, and it will cancel the trip. Okay, so and then here's your air conditioning, and what's nice, you can actually you can split this so that the person on the passenger can have a different setting than you have. You could have it very cold and they could have it very high, or you can sync it all together, and everything comes out of this this bar here. As you can see, this AC bar goes in the entire way across. Actually, I'll turn it that way. So now you can see, and I can angle my fans in a different place than this person can angle their fans. All right. And you've got your defrosters, all that kind of stuff there. Heated seats, of course. You can heat the seats or not. And again, your AC mode. Actually, what's nice too is the streaming modes. These streaming things have got... that's the phone, that's the radio.
1950, that's 1-866-929-1950.
All of these channels here, turn that down. All of these channels here are apparently free. I haven't paid any money for any of these things, so it'll just play. Oh, good. Led Zeppelin, great. We can leave that on the back while we talk. And then you have your settings. You can have EQ settings if you want to change that. Then this is your kind of box of really cool things here. You've got your calendar. This will sync up with your calendar on your phone if you wish. The camera, you can see what's going on behind you. This tells you how well you have been driving, or not well. As you can see, I probably need to drive a little bit slower, I guess. And then you're charging. This will tell you how much charge you have, and you can set the limit. So if you're going on a trip, you probably want to turn that all the way off. And otherwise, you want to keep it about like 80-90% maximum, just to save the battery. Okay. And it has a full-blown web browser built in. So you can find stuff out. You can go to see what the news is all about. Oh, let's go to see how Virginia Tech is doing in their current game. Oh, we could probably watch it live there, so. And then we even have Netflix. We've got YouTube. Although I've noticed that the Netflix playback was pretty spotty when I tried it last time. So let's see. Let's watch 5 Elemental Ninjas here. Yeah, last time I looked at it, actually that's playing better than it did before. There's nothing better than watching cheesy kung fu movies on your Tesla in the middle of the woods here. Isn't that great? And we have all sorts of little cool little jokes and toys and stuff. So this is a drawing app. So you can draw stuff. I will not draw what most people would normally draw for the first time, but this is pretty funny here. Fart on turn signal. Fart on demand. So now I can... just by pushing that. That's great. This one is called Romance Mode. It just turns the AC on, or the heat on, and turns on this fireplace. So if you're out in the woods like this, you can have a romantic evening. This is your arcade, where you can play games like Asteroids, which I found is really hard to play. You play it with these, with the thumbstick and stuff. So for start would be one of these. All right. So actually, I'm actually turning the wheel here, and then you have to use this button is your. Oh. So as you can see, it's really hard, especially with this. So I'm gonna get killed. There we go. No problem there. All right, let's go back to the toy box, and hopefully I can bring up. There we go. So with the Mars mode, you can actually see. If you're driving around, you'll see the rover on Mars, where you would be on Mars at this time instead of here in the actual world. So, or on Earth, for example. So we can turn that off and get back to where we're at here. Okay. It takes quite a while to zoom in. And yes, some pretty incredible tech in this car. In here, as you can see, I've got plenty of storage, and you can plug your phone in. I have a thumb drive here that's for recording incidents. Whenever someone walks near the car, something comes near the car, it will start recording it automatically, so I can find out if somebody key dropped my car or something like that. There you go. And there's more. I mean, there's just space among space with tons more space in this car. And as you can see here, the whole roof is glass, but it doesn't really it never really, you don't get any glare or anything like that. As you can see here, it's broad daylight. I'm not getting any glare, but it's just a nice panoramic cinematic view. So that's Tesla Model 3.